Welcome to another episode of Mastermind Bites. Hi, my name is Fong. I'm an entrepreneur, business strategist, real estate investor, speaker, and also a best-selling author. And every single day, I help others unlock the potentials and guide them to succeed. Today on Mastermind Bites, I get to feature another amazing individual. And the reason why I have this show is because over the years, I have had so many great interactions with amazing individuals, some masters of their skill sets, some multimillionaires, great celebrities, and also amazing athletes, and got to learn from them, absorb their energy, just realize how they got to become who they are today, and got some lessons learned that you can apply to our personal lives and also our business lives as well. Today, I'm very excited to be able to feature Mr. Robin Sharma. Now, this guy has written so many amazing books. Two of my favorite are The Leader Who Had No Title and also The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Those two books really changed my life, and I had a lot of great insights when I read those books. And being able to meet him and hear him speak was absolutely phenomenal. And he has so many great ideas, so many great motivational tips, so many things about confidence, and so many things about how do you become a game changer, and how do you face your fears, how do you avoid worry. This guy has so many great things to share, and to pick out 5 of the best ones that I find that we can all put into our daily lives is very, very difficult. But here are the 5 that I found that really, really stuck out to me. Number 1 is you can't be inspired if you don't have energy. So how do you harness that energy and stay inspired? Number 2 is study the alchemy of how to build your confidence, because confidence is key to succeed. Number 3, release your attachment to fear. Release your attachment to the outcomes of what's going to happen. Once you allow yourself to do that, then you're able to take more action. Number 4, no ask, no get. So you have to ask for stuff that you want. And then number 5, you have to invest in your education, because if you don't do that, you're not able to become that game changer. So going to a little bit more details as to what he talked about. Number 1, when we're talking about you can't be inspired without energy, how do you stay inspired? And one of the things, he shared a lot of different methods on how to be inspired. But the number 1 thing is you have to circulate that energy. And how do you do that? By taking yourself out of your current state, taking yourself out of your current location, and being able to just explore, taking yourself into nature, traveling, going and meeting new people. Then once you put yourself out of your own home and take yourself outside and meet more people, then that energy circulates. You meet new people, you have new conversations, you have new insight. And when you do that, you really jolt your brain with new things. And that's how that energy comes in, where you're able to really attach yourself with different things, different environments, experience new things. Then that inspiration comes with new stories that come in when you're talking to people. He had the story about talking to a taxi driver and understanding what is inspiring that taxi driver to pursue his dreams. That inspires him to do more of his stuff and talk to more people. So the more people you talk to, the more environments you put yourself in, the more energy you get. And the more energy you get, the more inspired you get to go and do what you want to do. So every time you feel like you're in a lull, go outside, walk around, and put yourself in a different environment. And that allows your energy to circulate. Number 2 is studying the alchemy of how to build your confidence. The biggest thing about confidence is you have to exercise that muscle. You have to exercise that muscle of building that confidence. So many people go out there and complain about what things aren't working well, or why failure is there. And the thing is, you have to train your brain to watch other people. What are people complaining about? What are people blaming other people on? The thing is, in our general society, there's so much blame going around. It's not my fault. It's because of the economy. It's because of that person. It's because of this. It's because of that. So you have to look at that from a different standpoint and go, okay, how do we turn that around so that you can actually grow from it? How do you take that and fuel your growth, is what he says. You have to start training your brain, take other people's story and go, okay, is there something that you can take from that and grow from it? Is there gold inside this lead? Is there something that you could change just the perspective to make it sound or feel like a positive out of that negative? That the story is being told to you by somebody else. So you have to keep on training your brain to find the positive, training your brain to be more confident, training your brain to see the goods out of all the other stuff that might be bad. Once you're able to keep on seeing the good out of the things, then you're able to become more confident. The more confident you are, the more you're able to take more action. Number three, releasing your attachment to the outcome. That is the main reason why people are stunted by fear. They're so scared of what the outcome is going to be. They're so scared about judgment. They're so scared about what the people are going to say. They're so scared about what if something happens. And once you release yourself from that attachment of the outcome and live in the moment, you go out there, face it, do it, and then all of a sudden, no longer are you fearful of what's going to happen. You have to take yourself out of that environment. You have to start thinking, what if everything goes well? What if I have fun? What if all this great stuff is going to come as a result of me doing this? And once you take yourself out of that attachment of what's going to happen that's not good, then you're going to be able to face that fear. You have to take that fear out of it and be able to conquer it, face it, and do it. Number four, you have to ask. Ask, 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 ask. People can't read your brain. People can't guess what you want. How does the world know what you want if you don't ask for it? If you don't go out there and ask for the people to help you get to your goals, if you don't ask about what you need for your goals, then you're never going to get it. If you don't ask for what you want for your order, then you're not going to get that order. So you have to go out there and ask. Have that ask mentality. You'll be surprised how many people are willing to help you, support you in your goals and your dreams, only if you ask. So that's why he has this whole saying about no ask, no get. You have to ask. Ask, 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 ask. Number five, and the last one is you have to invest in your education. That's how game changers become game changers. If you don't invest in your education, if you don't expand your mindset, if you don't expand the knowledge that goes into your mind, then you're not able to look around the corner. You're not able to foresee what's going to come. You're not able to predict what's going to happen because you don't have enough information. You don't have enough resources to kind of dwell on if you're not investing in your education. The more information that you have, the more you're able to leverage that education, that knowledge to make the right decisions. And the more decisions you make, the more you become that game changer. All game changers have lots of vast amount of knowledge. Now, the thing is, when you're having those conversations with people, you're actually increasing your knowledge. What difference is it than when you're reading a book than having a conversation with an author? Once you're having that conversation with that author, you're building that knowledge. You're building that ability to think how that author thinks. So read, 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 and increase that knowledge that you had. Invest in that education. And once you do that, you become that game changer. And when you're a game changer, you're able to lead more effectively. You're able to become that more successful person that you want to be. So to recap those top 5 things that I got, he has a wealth of these great tips. He has a wealth of great resources that you could tap into. But these 5 I thought was the most important ones that stuck out to me. And once again, number 1, you can't be inspired without energy. You have to circulate that energy. And the more you circulate, the more you put yourself outside of your comfort zone, the more you're able to bring in more energy and stay inspired. Number 2, study the alchemy of confidence building. Put yourself in the situation of other people's failures and go, how can I make that into a success? How do I take a silver lining out of that learning opportunity? Number 3, release your attachment to fear. Release your attachment to the what if outcome. Face those fears, face those actions, and then learn from it. Number 4, no ask, no get. You have to ask for what you want. And then number 5, invest in that education. Increase that knowledge that you have and become that game changer. I hope you enjoyed this episode on Mastermind Bites featuring Mr. Robin Sharma. Absolutely amazing guy. I highly recommend you read some of his books. Lots of great inspiring stuff, lots of great tips to becoming a great leader, to becoming a great individual, and also a very successful individual. And if you like this episode, please go back to watch some of my other episodes on Mastermind Bites. And then also, if you like this show, we have the Peak Potential Success Show, the Unlocking the Mind, and also the Make More Mind Bites that's up every single week. Thank you so much for your support. Please like, subscribe, and also comment. I love seeing your comments. So until next time, Today is the day to unlock your peak potential. We'll see you later.